proudly present a star-studded celebration.
Very special occasion.
That's right, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios.
30 years ago, right here on this very spot, Disney's Hollywood Studios opened its gates for the very first time.
And so much has changed since then, from the name of the park, to major additions, to attractions, fireworks, and even all new lands.
We've gone from making movies in a real animation studio right here on this very lot to bringing to life the worlds that we created and new and unparalleled ways.
And if you thought the last 30 years was something special, just wait until you see what we have in store for the future.
Oh, there is plenty of excitement to be had in this star-studded celebration. And speaking of stars, Mark, here they come right now.
Oh, wow. All right, friends, honored guests, please put your hands together for the original Magic Makers, the very best Mickey and Minnie.
Yes, always a gracious host, these two. Now, speaking of changes coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios, in just a few minutes, you're going to hear all about the new attraction opening behind me in the Chinese theater, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
That's right, after 30 years of movie magic, Mickey and Minnie are off on a brand new, exciting adventure. Let's say hello as they make their way down Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, and they look fabulous this morning. Hi, Minnie! Hi, Mickey!
Now, Faye, you are part of something very special that happened to Minnie Mouse earlier on.
Yes, I was with her when she received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame last year. It was a big honor.
Well, congratulations.
Here they are making their way out of their beautiful car this morning. It's fantastic.
Oh, wait a minute, Faye. If you turn your attention down to the top of Hollywood Boulevard, you will see our very own Indiana Jones.
And it looks like that Indy and Marion have quite the entourage this morning. They have traveled a long way to be here.
Oh, and I can tell by their fancy footwork they have got a lot going on. And it looks like that track was not easy.
Now, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is the longest running attraction here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
That's right, for 3 whole decades, this epic stage show has been taking guests inside the adventure on how stunts come to life on a film set. I gotta tell you, when Indiana Jones and Marion are around, danger is always seconds away.
I know, and Mark, you actually have some personal experience with this attraction, right?
I have. Wait a minute, something's happening.
Oh. Some very intense stunts. I'm just tired looking at them.
I know, that's why you would need a stunt. You need a stunt double, Faith.
I do.
Now, Faith, you talked earlier about me being a part of the show.
Yes.
That is correct. I play the assistant director at the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Also, another fact is guests can actually volunteer to be a part of the action every day at every show at the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular.
Oh, that is so exciting. Oh, my goodness.
And I want to tell you something else. Now, driving that truck, that is a prop from the actual show. That is the true truck. Driving that truck is Kevin Broussard. Kevin Broussard was the first Indiana Jones when we opened it 30 years ago.
That is a very fun thing. Oh, my goodness. Here they come, making their way down the boulevard. They look fantastic.
Here they are right now. Wait a minute. What? Oh, no. Shout out to our stunt woman, Michelle Waitman, another stunt woman here at the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, and a lot of the stunt performers have performed on screen, like in movies like Black Panther and Avengers Endgame.
Wow! Oh, Mark, making the way down the street right now, we have the Little Mermaid herself, Princess Ariel, and her very own Prince Eric.
And if you look closely, it looks like they brought some of their friends along, baby.
Now, this film made its debut in 1999, the same year that Disney's Hollywood Studios opened to the world.
That's right, and right here in the animation courtyard, Voyage of the Little Mermaid opened on January 7th, 1992, making Ariel a part of our world here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, going on 27 years.
Now, this is my absolute favorite movie, Mark.
Really?
I love this movie. I've been watching it since I was about 4 years old.
Wow.
And fun fact, I would actually get in the pool and push myself up on the edge like Ariel does and push me on the rock.
Very inspirational thing.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you about Voyage of the Little Mermaid. It's an amazing puppet show. That puppet show has over 100 puppets.
100 puppets. You know who I love to movie, Mark? Ursula.
Ursula.
She's my favorite.
Favorite villain of all time, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you should see in the show. She's 12 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
What? 12 feet? Wow, that's a little scary, Mark.
Yeah. Well, it's Ursula.
Oh, and they look beautiful this morning.
They are fantastic. And you know, I love the music. You have a favorite song from the Little Mermaid?
Yes, Part of Your World.
Oh, yeah.
She has all her trinkets and she's rushing in here with the Dingle Hopper.
Dingle
That's
Hopper.
what it's
What about
called.
the doohickey?
The doohickey. Oh, and making their way up Boulevard right now, we have Belle and the Beast.
Wow, take a look at Belle and Beast down there. You know what? Belle looks beautiful as always, but I thought I looked good in my suit until the Beast showed up. Hashtag suit goals.
Now, Disney's Beauty and the Beast live on stage is one of the most beloved shows here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
You know, friends from that Enchanted channel have been our guests over at Theater of the Stars for years and years of magical memories. Tale as old as time can be.
I love that show so much. My favorite song from the show is "Be Our Guest" when they're kicking and they're singing. Oh, it's just so beautiful to watch.
Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios space, we are so proud of that show. That is our Broadway-style show. People love it, but the most thing people love are the dancing, like you said, and of course those amazing quick changes of the costumes.
Yes, and the enchanted objects, Mrs. Potts, Lumiere, Cogsworth. Oh, they're all there for you to see in this beloved show. The dancers are, of course, with their beautiful pink gowns and at the end of the show.
And it's so beautiful, family. Sit back, relax, and let's wave at Belle and Beast and their friends. This is so beautiful as they make their way down Hollywood Boulevard. This is our second horse-drawn carriage.
It is. Well, there's Belle and Beast. Hi, guys! So good to see you this morning.
I gotta tell you, Faith, this show at Theater of the Stars was actually originally right here on Hollywood Boulevard.
It was.
Then it moved back to where Galaxy's Edge is, and then it moved back to its current location at Theater of the Stars.
Wow, we are so happy that it is still here today, 30 years later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys
Beautiful
so
Belle
much.
and the Handsome Beast. Well, there's so much things happening here today, Faith. I'm excited to be part of this 30th anniversary here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yes, that's now. Oh, 30 years. Oh my goodness, we're looking down the street. Now, Disney's Hollywood Studios has seen a lot of changes, big and small. With Toy Story Land opening last summer, you can be big in Andy's backyard.
All right, how many people has been to Toy Story Land? All right, it's very cool. I mean, they've got Slinky Dog Dash,
Yes.
Alien Swirling Saucers,
Uh-huh.
and Woody and all his friends.
Now, Mark, I have to tell you, I don't want to brag, but I'm going to brag because I have the highest score at Toy Story Mania.
Well, Faith, that's why I did not bring up Toy Story Mania, because I knew you were going to brag.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. As we look down Hollywood Boulevard, we can see Woody and his friends.
Oh, and they have the whole Green Army in tow.
Oh, look at that. You know, this is really cool because from here I can see Sarge, and Sarge has a job to do, and he's whipping his troops into shape.
Now, you might find them patrolling through Andy's backyard, keeping the peace, and scouting for new recruits.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I can even see our own Green Army Drum Corps. And you know what? Speaking of recruits, it looks like this audience is chock full of recruits.
Oh, yes.
You know what? Hey, Faith.
What?
I think I want to join the Green Army Patrol. You think I got what it takes?
All right, okay, you know what? We're going to test this out. All right, attention.
Oh.
And about face.
There it is.
And give me 50 push-ups.
Oh, on those push-ups. The suit, it's not wrinkle free.
Oh,
I don't want to get the wrinkles.
okay, excuses. Okay, all right. So how about this? We'll have a push-up challenge, and then we'll go over to the media, and then we can do the whole, the whole game and everything.
All right.
Oh, they sound amazing this morning.
Thank you. That is our Green Army Drum Corps. It's amazing. Like you said, they marched through Toy Story Land. We've got the banner. We've got our troops. And in the back, of course, I can see my friend and your friend, Woody, Buzz, and Jesse.
And they even have a Pixar ball with them.
That's very important.
Very iconic.
You know what? You can't have a Green Army patrol without a few crayons.
And I think some hula hoops are there too.
Yeah.
Sarge has had to look at this change this morning. They look fantastic.
This is good. You know what? They had a plan and they are executing that plan 100%. Go Bravo! Go Bravo!
I see what you did there.
I salute the Green Army Patrol and the Green Army Drum Corps.
Nice to see you, Sarge.
Thank you for being here, Sarge. Thank you, troops.
Wait, is that Buzz Lightyear?
It is.
Oh! Hi, Buzz!
Hey, Woody, I will check your shoes. There might be a snake in your boot. But you know what? With so much to celebrate, I can't believe there's more. But friends, there is so much more in store for you.
That's right. The Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening later this fall. These films have traveled all the way from Black Spire Outpost on the planet of Batu.
Oh man, yes. Now Batu, that is the far-flung destination along the outer rim, on the edge of space. Now that is the outer space. That is a location where no one knows about. That is far space.
Now, Batu is home to Black Spire Outpost, a port for smugglers, adventurers, and explorers off the beaten path. This outpost has become a safe haven for the galaxy's most notorious and colorful characters. And you might see some familiar faces there, like Rey, Finn, Poe, BB-8, Chewbacca, and you might come face to face with Kylo Ren himself.
Oh my goodness, Kylo Ren,
Yes.
the Knight of Ren himself.
I know.
Now I gotta tell you, starting in August, you can climb into the cockpit of the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy aboard the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. And then later on this year, you can actually join the good fight against the First Order in Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance.
Ooh, I cannot wait to see what they're gonna have in store over there.
There's going to be so much.
Hey, Mark, speaking of the First Order, we better get out of here.
Oh, you know what, Faith? I got a bad feeling about this.
No, son, it moves. Establish a checkpoint and clear the perimeter. Citizens, stand back, please. All right, move on.
Wow! Faith, that was amazing.
It was.
I want to also point out, how about a round of applause for our citizens of Batu? This is the first time we're seeing them walk through Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Now that was a lot of excitement. Are you guys ready for some more? All right.
All right, well, right now we'd like to welcome to the stage a few new friends. We'd like to welcome VP of Disney's Hollywood Studios, Phil Holmes, and SVP of Walt Disney World Parks, Mary Beth Visionary.
And returning to the stage to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios.
And as our special guest to help us welcome the new Vision of Adventure here at the studios.
But wait, Mark, there's more. And to celebrate their new attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Please welcome our very own Mickey and Minnie.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for coming to celebrate with us. What a fantastic day and a beautiful crowd. We are very excited to have everyone here. So I had the pleasure of being an opening day cast member right here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And if you came in that day, which hopefully some of you did 30 years ago, I was right down the street at the main entrance. So at the main entrance, it was my job to make sure from the Auto Plaza all the way in that you had a flawless experience. We got you in Incredibles joined me that day. He had opened a lot of Disney parks. He joined me to make sure everything went great. So Dave was really a calming influence on that day. So he said to me, Bill, this is going to go great. I know you're very excited. I can see you're a little bit nervous. He goes, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready. So no matter what comes, we're going to have this covered. I go, Dave, I'm with you. I believe. So he took me around, and very similar to the coat I'm wearing today, we literally had guidebooks, entertainment guide, I had Disney stickers, I had any phone message that you might want to need. I even had some aspirin and some Band-Aids. So by the time Dave was done with me, I was a walking convenience store. So, needless to say, Dave had me in great shape. We had a flawless opening. Hopefully a lot of you got a chance to experience that. And today, thanks to all the great things that continue over these 30 days, we're very fortunate to have a lot of those great cast members that were here on opening day with me, still here today. And I'd like to ask them to give us all a quick wave so we can say hello and thank you. Right over here. So great to certainly celebrate with all of you. Certainly we're very excited about having our opening cast with us this long. But, as you've heard, there's still yet more to come. So to give you a little bit more insight to what's still to come, I'd like to have Mary Beth share some of those.
Thank you, Phil, and good morning. So as we celebrate our 30th anniversary, we've reflected on many great memories we've made together. And as we look forward to an even brighter future, we are in the midst of unprecedented growth across our resort and right here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are transforming this magnificent park into an even more thrilling destination where guests can let their adventure begin like never before. So those adventures occur in such places as Toy Story Land, which opened less than a year ago. Woohoo! Toy Story! And it will continue with the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge right here on August 29th. On that day, guests will have the opportunity to visit the Black Spire Outpost on the Disney planet of Batuu on the outer rim of Star Wars Galaxy. Anyone ever hear of Batuu? Here, you'll be able to do things like design your own droid, relax with your choice of green or blue milk. Green is my personal favorite. And visit Oga's Cantina and much, much more. There's also something else coming on opening day. Let me see. What could it be? Oh yes. Is there anybody here who thinks they'd like to take a try at flying the Millennium Falcon? Well, you'll soon be able to do that in Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Not only will it put you right in the middle of your Star Wars story, it will take your breath away. And then, later on in the year, we'll ask you to battle it out with the First Order in Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance. There's also much more coming in this year-long anniversary celebration. The Disney Skyliner begins operation later this year, linking Epcot and the studios with our Skyliner hotels. And coming next spring, we open the first major attraction in any Disney park anywhere, devoted exclusively to the mice who started it all. We've taken you into the movies before, but now Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad is going to take you right into the cartoon world. What do you think, Minnie? What do you think, Mickey? With Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and a celebration of Mickey, this is a whole new park. A park that will let guests of all ages live their adventure. I'd say that calls for a whole new logo. Minnie, Mickey, Faith, Mark, and Phil. Let's see if we can maybe whistle up the new logo.
One and all for coming.
Let your adventure begin!
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mickey and Minnie.
Well, Mark, it's been an honor and a pleasure to work with you this morning.
Great. It's been an honor for me to share the stage with you as well.
Thank you guys so much. We hope that you enjoy your day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Thank you, everyone watching live, and thank you to everyone watching on the Disney Parks blog. Happy anniversary, everyone!
Bye-bye, everyone.